Okay, hello and welcome to another Planet Zoo video, a big one. Like update news stuff. But about 3 or 4 days ago, I had said, I think that there's gonna be news, something about Planet Zoo news in the next week, and I have not on YouTube or anything. I had nothing to confirm that I said that, but I said it in my head. There's gonna be something in the next week that we get about Planet Zoo, and I was completely right. So we have on the menu for Planet Zoo, it says here, we have restaurants. So that's just going over the intro, but so we have. I've already read through this. I'm gonna kind of go through. So you have restaurants, and you kind of link them together with like the what's it called? The animal talk seating. So you kind of like in the same system used there, you link tables. So like you can see here's the table. You've got tables here. These are different kinds of tables than we actually have in game right now. But you basically place tables where you want and you link them up. And then so you can choose like what table pattern you have, what seat pattern or pattern, but color you see. You have like 4 veins of color. For each one. So seat cushion, seat base, then table base and tabletop, which is cool too. You can have them both indoor and outdoor. I don't know if that's different, if it differentiates between the stuff that you get. What is it? Oh, it's about okay, and then anyways, and you can have different sizes too. So you can have a small one, a medium, or a large one. And then yeah, so you can also have any like animals so disciplinary too, which isn't the best idea because the animals eat the food and then that's not good for the animal's health. But they can be pricey, so they're going to be expensive, so they're not going to be something everyone can buy as soon as they start their game. But they are an option for a little bit later gameplay, or when you have a good steady income. And the last thing in this post was a just kind of fun thing, Bernie's hot chocolate, which is weird because isn't Bernie supposed to have died? I don't know. It's kind of dark, isn't it? But unless he's alive, and that's going to be another installment into the career mode where he's going to come back and he's going to like, oh, he's so good. That'd be so good. Anyways, cause yeah, I laugh. But yeah, from Bernie's hot chocolate. So, yeah, so you have, a recipe here. So if you want to make this, go ahead and pause the video now. Or look it up yourself if you don't want to. But, yeah. That looks good. I might make it. I mean, probably. I mean, who wouldn't want to make Planet Zoo hot chocolate? But, with this, we know there's going to be an update. And the update comes DLC, and DLC is just great. So, what can we expect? We have a calendar right here. In terms of what the summer calendar, that's the month we're gonna get the DLC because, yeah. So let's go ahead and analyze, or we'll go ahead and think about this and like think about when we get it. So, this is Tuesday. We always get 2 DLCs on Tuesdays, except for the North America pack. That wasn't on Monday. I'm not gonna not acknowledge that, but the reason for that was because it was on World Animal Day, the 4th. So that was just risky. They wanted to release that on World Animal Day, yay, because it's Planet Zoo DLC on World Animal Day. Anyways, but we have this calendar here, so we know most of the DLCs released on Tuesday, and I'm gonna kind of stick to that kind of plan of it's gonna release on Tuesday. So we have 4 Tuesdays in the month. We have the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. So there's 2 dates on here. There's like there's the 1 day on here, right? There's a big, and I doubt it. And that's because the holiday season. I don't know when Hanukkah is, but we have Christmas is right on this date. Hanukkah is somewhere in here. I don't know. I think it's somewhere here. But releasing on the 28th after both of them. I don't know if Hanukkah's after it or just at the end of it. But releasing it after Christmas or Hanukkah is like a terrible idea. It's a bad idea. You don't want to do that, especially because their stock plummeted after Jurassic Revolution to a very slow start. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, it dropped a lot. But so we have that releasing. So we have that as a no date. The 21st, that's before Christmas. But it's still very, very close to it, and it might be during Hanukkah, which is also, again, not a very good idea, because right before Christmas, people already have their gifts, they don't really need anything else. That's okay, that's kind of like, it's more likely than this date, but it's still it's very unlikely. Now we have 2 dates left. We actually do have another date, it's the November 30th, so we have 3 dates come out this week. If you're expecting it to be tomorrow, you're blatantly wrong. I think there's about a 1% chance that they will release it tomorrow. That's probably like getting a little too much. There's a chance. I'm not saying it's completely out of the question, although it's probably completely out of the question. But it's very unlikely because they always announce that there's going to be DLC before they release it, and they never shadow drop it. And so they're likely gonna release. They're not going to release it tomorrow. I'm pretty confident in saying we're not gonna get it tomorrow. So it leaves 2 dates left: the 7th and the 14th. And yeah, we can go ahead and see. So 7th, it's possible because, again, Aquatic Pack that released the 8th, and the 14th is also possible because. What's it called? The Arctic Pack. Is it Arctic Pack? I don't know. That releases 17th. So it's possible that we get it within these 2 dates. But there's one that's more likely than the other. Because we didn't get an announcement. And if we come back here, we go to our page here. Most have. That's Africa. Where is it? Okay, so we have. Update. So we have. Mapping new heights. That was kind of the announcement. That's equal to what we got today. That was December 16th. Then about 5 days later, right? 5 days, 6 days. 6 days later, they released. Update 1.7 is coming on October 4th, which is like a week or 2 after. But the reason it was a week or 2 after maybe was because it had 8 as an animal pack and not a what's it called? A regular pack. Regular pack. This is likely not going to be an animal pack. Because like we said, if it was, then they have to release it the 21st, which they're not going to do. So, unless they release, there's an update coming on the 14th, then they release it tomorrow. But we have. So we have that releasing. So we have that released. They released the Mountain New Heights, and then they released the update a week later, and then they released the game a week or 2 after that. Now both Africa Pack and actually wait a minute, was this it? No, it wasn't it. Never mind. But they talked about that they didn't mention it there for the Asia Pack or the they did for Asia Pack. Yeah, they did. So there was custom billboards. Custom billboards are coming, and then a week later, update 1.5 is coming, and then it was coming 2 weeks after that, which is because again it was an animal pack. But if you go back all the way back to Aquatic Pack, so it released. So they were I gotta find it. So they had Animal Talks. Animal Talks arriving. Animal Talks. Animal Talks are coming soon. Equal to what we have now. even this one was closed. This was 5 days later. Aquatic Pack. Oh, it's releasing December 8th. Actually, they had. Oh, update 1 before it was 4 days later. I'm like, oh, it's coming December 8th, and then Aquatic Pack. Oh, it's coming. December. Aquatic Pack is coming December 8th. I remember watching that trailer for the first time. It was so amazing. And then the 8th was a week after they announced the DLC. So, my prediction in terms of what we'll get, what will happen in the next 2 weeks is we got that today. I think 8 days after today, or no, a week after today, so 7 days. Monday, we're gonna get update 1. What is it? 1.8 or 1.9? Are we really on 1.9? No, we're not. No, we're on 1.8. Okay. 1.8 coming out on the 14th. Yes. And then update, and then blank DLC coming out the 14th, and then the 14th we get the DLC, because the 14th makes no sense. It's a little bit late. It's not that late. It's a little bit later. They don't usually release it within like a week. Oh, there's one coming. Oh, it's coming this, and then I'll say, the next day, it's coming this day. So I think we get news on it the 14th. And they have Animal 1, Animal 2, Animal 3, Animal 4. I don't think it's gonna be and the DLC. We could also get news on the update the 7th. And we get the DLC the next day, Animal 1, Animal 2, Animal 3, Animal 4, and then have this day off DLC. That also is how they did the past. So I think one of these 3 days, so we are gonna get news on when it's gonna come out, what it's gonna contain, and all that stuff. So other stuff is coming in the update. I don't know what it's gonna be because it's like, what is it gonna be? I have no idea. What the pack's gonna be, I have also no idea. Like, I really don't have an idea. My guesses are it's not gonna be a birds pack. I know everyone wants birds, and they'd be really good to have, but they're likely planning that for the final send off of the game, which they're probably not gonna do for this game because they're probably gonna. The thing with this game is like everyone buys everyone, but like if you be buying DLC, you buy most DLCs with this game. So I've heard that. Just because animals are such a needed thing in zoo games to keep you playing the game. And it's a fun game to play. I'm not saying it's not fun, but the more fun you can make it, the better. And if it's a fun game, you want to make it more fun, you're gonna do that. So, and animals really drive that kind of forward. I am also really excited because for the past 3 months, we've gotten content every month. We got Burning Space, we got an animal last month. We're getting animals this month, and we got animals like 2 months ago, which is kind of crazy to think about it. Like it's pretty impressive. And that's really good. And it also hasn't felt like 3 months or 2 months. I guess it's been kind of 3 months, kind of. It's felt like very short. It flew by. Probably because of JWD 2 of the thing, but yeah. Yeah, so that's my prediction. But again, in terms of what's in it, I have no idea. I think it's not gonna be birds because birds gonna be for the final send off. I think we're kind of like it's gonna be for the kind of the like, okay, this is the last big pack we're doing. Now we're gonna release little mini packs that like have like 1 or 2 animals in it, come out every so often, no schedule, and just constantly keep releasing DLC until if they do it Planet Zoo 2, which I'm kind of hesitant about. I don't know if they will. If they don't do Planet Zoo 2, this game is gonna change. But I think Planet Zoo 2 would just be such a good idea because it sold really, really well. Really, really well. Like on PC, it sold 1 million, I think, sales. Like more than 1 million. Like it was 1 million about 2 years ago. So probably made like 1.5, 2 million sales on PC alone. Like that's crazy. We also had the holidays coming up, so it's gonna spike even more. But yeah, no, this is gonna be cool. And they all, yeah, no, I'm super excited for it. But anyways, what I was saying was, I don't know what's gonna be out. I don't know what's gonna be out. I have no idea it's coming. Just taking a wild guess, I'm gonna say some sort of rainforest pack. I don't even know. Like, that's kind of going out on a very far limb. And it's a wild guess too. Like, it's not anything else. But I think rainforests they lack representation because they contain most species. We've obviously covered rainforests a lot, and there's also other plants that we also cover, like grassland pack. I don't know how much money drawn, but like I don't know. Capybaras are definitely very likely because a capybara is what I want. I doubt it's gonna come, but what I would want is just a zoo pack. And why? Because, well, we don't have a lot of zoo stuff, like a wheelbarrow, like a pitchfork for like scooping hay, like brooms, mops, all sorts of that stuff, like gators, which is gator, so like actual functioning staff vehicles, oh, be so good. What else? Like stuff like that. Tile flooring. Why don't we have tile flooring in the game yet? Like, if someone knows we do and I don't, like, please enlighten me on where it's at. But we don't have like I don't know. Most places that are interior have a tile flooring or like a wood flooring, but like we should have like, why don't we have both? Yeah, I don't know, but we should get both. But that's what I want. I want basically like a just standard zoo pack. Those sunshades that like C9 exhibits have, like in Prehistoric Kingdom trailer, like there's that one they have the sunshades, so they're green for the mammoth exhibit. Why are those in the game yet? Because most zoos have those as well. Like there's so much just standard zoo stuff we don't have in the game yet. It annoys me a lot. But I'm renting all that stuff I want, but I know what we're gonna get. What I think we're gonna get is we're gonna get a rainforest pack. In terms of items, they've already done rainforest stuff. Like that's the thing. Like they could do a rainforest pack, but what are the props they're gonna put inside a rainforest pack? I think rainforest pack is a much more likely for an animal pack because we've kind of been there than that, which we're not getting an animal pack. I said that we're going to get an animal pack, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's an animal pack, so I don't think it's going to be rainforest pack. So other than rainforest pack, I said it like 2 minutes ago that it was going to be rainforest, but no, I changed my opinion. Other than that, I have no idea what's going to be. Like, I don't know. It could be really anything. And I think that's good too, because for the past at least all of them, really, like all of the updates have been so predictable. Like the first one was unpredictable. Like no one knew what we were getting for the first update. That was Arctic Pack, cool. The second update, well, I know what we're getting. We're getting South America animals because that has like 3 animals from it. Like it had a very small representation in base game. Then then we're like, okay, so check, we got that done. You know what doesn't have a lot of animals? Australia. And so everyone's like, Australia. I predicted Australia pack would come next. I predicted that. You can go check it out. It's on the channel now. It's an Argzoo video. Alright. But no, I predicted it. I predicted to get Australia pack. And we got Australia pack. Aquatic Pack wasn't predictable, but it got leaked. Asia Pack wasn't predictable, but it got leaked. And then Africa Pack. Oh, well, what are we missing? Africa Pack. Now, I won't say it did get leaked, but you know, it got leaked, but like it was predictable too. Like I knew what was coming. We all knew we're like, okay, getting an Africa Pack next, and then after North Africa Pack comes out, you know, we haven't done a North America Pack yet. I think the next one's gonna be North America Pack. So we kind of guessed like most of these updates. Like only like one or two of them were unpredictable. In terms of what we get, like I say like even Aquatic Pack that was predicted. Like people were like, we're probably getting diving next. Even before, like, and people have like a they like a wanting for diving too. But yeah, so we've been like kind of like we've been known, but now we're just like they covered everything really that they need to, and now we're just like, what are we getting next, which is amazing. So we finally let up in the air. That's up for speculation, but I've been talking way too long in this because this is a 21-minute video. It's supposed to be a lot less, but I hope you guys had a good time talking about random stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.